Since its founding in 1964, Bose has become synonymous with premium audio products through the innovation of their in-ear, over-the-ear, and most of all, noise-canceling technology. But in recent years, while the audio market has grown significantly, Bose has struggled to keep up with its new competitors, and their market share with the younger generations has declined, despite their quality being unmatched. The biggest challenge for us to overcome is to show Gen Z and their counterparts that the disconnect between them and the brand of Bose isn't as wide as they think. So what caused this disconnect between Bose and the younger generations? The answer is pop culture. Pop culture has led to headphones becoming so much more than just a listening device. In the early 2000s, headphones transformed into an extension of your outfit and became an expression of who you are. Companies like Beats by Dre and Apple created partnerships with some of the most recognizable faces in the world, and in just a blink of an eye, there was a style of headphone for each and every person. Pair this with the fact that these new competitors also had noise canceling in their headphones, and the result was Bose began to lose its sense of identity with the younger generations. In just about every interview we had, Bose was known as the dad brand of headphones, or seen as a luxury that was for older generations. This isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's ideas like these that cut off our target audience in a big way. The younger generations have it in their head that Bose as a brand isn't made with them in mind. From our research, we learned that the 18 to 24-year-olds we're targeting pride themselves in knowing what they're about and making sure that their voices are heard. These young adults are more mature, responsible, and outspoken than any past generation at this age. Gen Z's perception of cool is quickly changing. Before, it was cool to act like you don't care. Now, cool means caring about causes you believe in and fighting for yourself and others. These beliefs directly translate to their shopping tendencies as well. A 2020 study by Kibo and Draper found that 78% of Gen Z's believed brands should take a pro-diversity stance, and 70% even said they would pay more for fashion from sustainable or socially conscious brands. Combining everything that we learned about Bose, the headphone industry, and our target audience of 18 to 24-year-olds, we knew what we had to do. We had to give Bose an authentic brand image that Gen Z could relate to. The connection was ready to be made, it just had to be nudged in the right direction. Younger generations love listening to what matters, and Bose can help them do that better than any other pair of headphones or earbuds. Listening to what matters means listening broadly, and striving to keep your mind open. Gen Z is constantly doing this by challenging themselves to learn, experience, and hear everything that the world has to offer. They just want more. Bose will be the product that aids them in expanding their worldviews, because you need to listen large before speaking loudly. To help our listeners listen large, we're creating a video series where we gather inspirational figures and activists that Gen Z looks up to for a roundtable discussion with each other. Similar to one seen from The Hollywood Reporter, while other brands rely on visual star power, we're pinpointing our focus on the voices that represent the next generations. In these interviews, we'll ask them what sounds inspire them and how they cut out all of the distracting noise to get to where they are now. The dialogue that takes place will create opportunities for viewers to post, share, and comment, acting as organic user-generated content. These roundtables will be available as clips on Bose's YouTube, as well as the full content released on Bose's website weekly in the months of November and December. Gen Z doesn't want advertisements catered to them. They want content, and if we make something that's entertaining but helps get Bose in their head, the gap between the younger generations and Bose will close as quickly as the roundtable ends. To promote the release of this series, snippets of the interviews will be posted across Bose's Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And to further spread our message, we'll create a series of billboards and posters that showcase these inspirational voices wearing Bose noise-canceling products, using direct quotes that emphasize the idea of blazing your own path and listening large. Tying it all together, we created individualized noise-canceling headphones and earbuds for each of our ambassadors. These colors have never been released before and will be an exclusive run for the holidays. Proceeds from the headphones will go to a charity of the ambassador's choice, allowing Gen Z to align themselves with a cause they believe in, making their holiday purchase not only a new pair of headphones, but a statement of who they are and what they're about. All of these people listen large before they speak boldly. Let's help the next generation do that with Bose.